So today I want to bring you a video kind of discussing whether or not acne can be caused by shampoo or conditioner. And a little bit of a rewind. I actually spoke to some dermatologists about this in Prague, which was amazing, which is why the Europe video isn't up yet because I haven't heard back from them. And I'm wondering, guys, because I was going to do a series of video about meeting everyone there. That's not going to be this video, but tell me, do you want me to post it now even though I haven't gotten everything back from them, like as far as information goes? Because I was going to like put it all together and make it a big happy video. But it's like, I feel like it's like it hasn't happened and that's just like, there's no excuse for that. So I feel like, do you want me to just share what I do know or do you want me to wait for everything? So anyways, I want to talk today about shampoo and conditioner and whether or not it can cause acne or whether or not your hair can cause acne. And first what we have to think about is what's on our hair naturally and what are we putting on it. On our hair naturally we have oils that our scalp produces that lubricates the hair. Hair is just made up of dead keratin and protein, which is why it doesn't hurt to cut like our nails, because our hair and our nails aren't actually alive. They are dead protein and cells that are being pushed through our scalp and our nails and things like that. Which is why it doesn't hurt to cut it because there are no nerves in there. Now when it comes to shampoo and conditioner, on top of that oil we're putting this stuff on. And shampoos usually have a lot of sulfates, which are in some skincare. You know, that's not really something that's going to break a ton of people out unless you have, you know, some sort of really sensitive skin or reaction. Shampoos can strip the hair of its oil though. It can cause a little bit of scalp imbalances or dryness. This is just one that I actually love. This is a Paul Mitchell shampoo, but if we look at the ingredients, it has water, alcohol, chloride, more chloride, propane glycol, PEG1, PEG, ammonium, or I'm sorry, a methyl. I'm glad it does not have ammonium in there. Hydrolyzed wheat protein, ginger extract, more wheat protein, algae extract, aloe, Barbados leaf juice, which is all great for our hair except for maybe the sulfates and some of the PEG. But when you put that on our skin, it reacts a little bit differently. When it comes to things like olive oil or aloe vera, those can be very healing for the skin. But when it comes to, you know, root extract or wheat protein, our skin isn't naturally meant to take that in. Sometimes our bodies even aren't meant to take that in. Anything dairy derived or anything wheat derived, it hasn't really been a part of our system since the very beginning. So in our skincare, you want to make sure that you kind of avoid those. So even though it's great for our hair, if that gets on our skin, it can be a problem. Also, PEGs in the shampoos are basically like this goopy mess. That Bare Minerals commercial taught me this, and then I saw it in like science. But PEG is literally like this goopy mess. And you know, it's in some cosmetics and it needs to be in some cosmetics because it gives it that texture. But in the hair care, it's a little bit different because of what it works out with. And it just sits on your skin and kind of penetrates a little bit, and it really causes breakouts and unfortunate skin circumstances in those who have sensitive skin. Now, as far as conditioner goes, we all love conditioner. It makes our hair smooth. It makes us feel like a baby's butt sometimes. It's pretty darn magical. This is Pantene from the drugstore. Again, if we look at the ingredients, it has water, sodium lauryl sulfate, lithyl sulfate, different sulfates, chloride, glycol, citric acid, sodium citrate, sodium diemulsifies, fragrance, all sorts of stuff. And this probably has fragrance too. Now, speaking of fragrance, fragrance can cause a lot of irritation because fragrance isn't naturally something our skin wants. And sometimes that fragrance isn't derived in a way that's really good for our skin. For our hair, it might matter, maybe not a ton, but the way our skin absorbs things, our skin is very porous as compared to our hair. As compared to our hair, the skin is actually an organ that, you know, prevents against you know, diseases and is kind of an immune system barrier, but it also absorbs a lot of things into it because it is a living tissue and a living organ, unlike the hair, which is dead. But some of those fragrances can really cause irritation and issues. And then also in a ton of shampoos, first off, the alcohol isn't good because it could dry out our skin a little bit, but usually the alcohol will evaporate off pretty quickly, so I wouldn't worry about it. And alcohol on your skin, is it bad? Is it good? It's drying, but is it really that bad? A lot of times conditioners will have silicones in them, and there are many different kinds of silicones. There's silicone, there's dimethicone, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, I said again. I'm trying not to say as much, but I'm like not doing too good. Maybe I should just say meow instead of Would that work if I said like meow? I don't know. It's really hard, but I know it bugs some people, so I'm trying not to say as much. I mean, meow. The silicones in here are in some cosmetics and in some makeup. No, I said some, not In some makeup, there are silicones, which, you know, again, they could put it in, they could take it out. It's the debate on whether or not silicones are good for us, because some say that their silicones could cause problems with our pituitary gland, which is a hormone balancing part of our body that regulates hormones. And if we mess with our little pituitary gland, then our hormones get messed up and that can cause acne. So it's the debate of, do silicones cause this pituitary gland to go out of whack? And there's a little bit in, you know, in cosmetics and stuff. Is it safe? Is it not? That's up to you. You opt out whether you like them or whether you don't. I personally have noticed that they do tend to make me break out a little bit. Some people break out like crazy. Some people don't break out at all. But in shampoos and conditioners, there's a much higher concentration of them. You're putting a little bit of foundation all over your skin. Now, when it comes to shampoo and conditioner, we're not slapping them on our skin, but we are slapping them on our hair. And so with all these silicones and all these products, you're saying, well, I'm putting them on my hair, not on my skin. If I be really careful in the shower not to get it on, is it still causing acne? And the answer is yes, it could be. Because what happens when we have our hair down all day? It's all over our chest, it's all over our back. And that was something we talked about in Europe with these dermatologists, which is what I want to bring you a video on soon, is about hair length and acne and the direct correlation to how much acne someone has on their back and their face and their chest as compared to their hair length, which was a fascinating study. Meow. Meow. But when you have your hair down all day and then at night when you are sleeping on your pillow, guess what's between you and your pillow? Your hair. Even if you try to toss it up behind you, when you flip over, it gets on your face, it gets all over you. And what happens is that whatever is left on your hair, whether it's hair gel, whether it's hairspray, or whether it's even just a little bit of conditioner that's still on your hair that makes it smooth, that is being pressed up against your skin and can cause acne. And if you think about it, we're sleeping for 8 hours a day. That can cause that is a ton of time for our skin to absorb stuff. And our skin heals when we sleep. Sleep is a resting mode. It's for our body to rejuvenate. When our skin is healing, we don't want to have makeup on it. We don't want to have anything bad on there. Meow. Meow. And if we have our skin on there, it's going to heal, but it's going to trap some of those silicones or whatever is on our hair. It's going to take some of that and transfer it onto our skin and heal that into our skin. And if you're sensitive skinned, most likely going to cause you breakouts. Meow. Meow. But that being said, we don't want to completely stop using hair products. I mean, I need conditioner. I want my hair to be smooth and I want it to smell like flowers and petunias instead of like greasy scalp. You know what I mean? I gotta get rid of my greasy scalp with the shampoo. So the answer isn't to stop using your products. What I do personally is I put my hair up in a bun. Sometimes I even do it meow, sometimes I do it all day long. Just because it helps me keep it up and out, and I feel pretty sophisticated and pulled back with my hair up. I don't know, I just feel sophisticated sometimes. But when you sleep, my biggest tip is either to wrap your head up in a bun or maybe put your hair in a towel, if you can sleep with a towel on or something like that. Whether your hair is dry or whether your hair is wet, just try to keep it out of your face. And then once you sleep on that pillow, flip it over the next night so that you don't have, whatever's left on that pillow. And then once you have that, you turn it inside out and then use the other two. And then you switch your pillow to a different one and you wash your pillowcases. Meow, that is just what I know. That's what I've learned. Someone did ask me about this, so I thought I'm just going to post this video now. So tell me what you would like. I hope that this helped you. And if you've ever had experience with certain shampoos and conditioners breaking you out or not, if you tie up your hair, if you put it in a braid, tell me what you do and tell me what works for you. But I love you all very much. I hope that this helped you, and I cannot wait to hear what you have to say and talk to you all soon. Love you guys. Bye.